This video introduces the chesstutor.com. It is a website dedicated to helping beginners play and learn the beginning concepts of chess. The main motivations behind the Chess Tutor is the inadequacies in other chess teaching programs or websites. So for example, if you go to chess.com, one of the most popular websites for playing chess, and try to get feedback on your game, you will get a bunch of code in chess notation. You can learn from this, and it can be helpful in figuring out what you did wrong, but it is not very friendly for beginners. The advice is limited to saying, this move was a mistake, this move was better. It's also only after the fact, after you finish playing the game. It does not give you advice during the game. The Chess Tutor is designed to give you feedback immediately. Each time you make a move, it will tell you something about that move, and if you like that move, you can confirm it or take it back and try a different move. Before you move, it will also give you some advice too, such as get your knights and bishops out. So here I get a knight out, and it says that move was one of the best moves. I can ask for a hint at any time, and it will give me more details. Here it says this move controls the center. Great job. Another hint, keep getting your knights and bishops out. So it is designed to be immediate feedback before and after each move, and in plain English. Another important feature of the Chess Tutor is it's designed to give feedback or advice while playing a game. This is important. So let's go back to chess.com, and if we go try to learn one of their lessons, choose lesson, it will force you to play from a static position. This is sort of like reading a book, except someone else is reading you the book. This is not really a tutor. It's not someone who can help you learn as you play. It's not as fun. Another popular chess site for learning chess is allychess.org. You can learn chess concepts, but again, it's going to be on a predetermined board. It's not a real game. So the Chess Tutor has distinguishing features of plain English advice in real time, a real playable board, and the third essential feature is it attempts to give you more high-level concepts. So for example, let's go to the Chess Master, another very popular chess program. It has a training mode and it will give you advice, but you have to ask advice each time, and when you get the advice, it immediately tells you what to do. If you have ever played a chess program with any sort of hint feature, the hints are just arrows or highlights of the best move to play, and it's too easy to just play that move without really understanding or learning the concepts behind the move. It's helpful at winning, but it's not helpful at learning because the computer is doing the thinking for you. So the Chess Tutor gets around this by trying to show more high-level, more abstract concepts, like controlling the center and getting your knights and bishops out. It will never tell you exactly what move to do. You can click on hints and it'll give you more details. The advice is designed to go from more high-level to more specific, but it'll never give you the specific move. This is not a complete product. It currently is only geared towards beginners. It only explains the first few beginning concepts of the game. It doesn't do anything more advanced. It won't teach you pins or skewers or tricks or traps. It is meant for beginners. The advice will change depending on the board. Here I quickly get all my knights and bishops out, and it will give me a message congratulating me for getting the knights and bishops out. And I won't see that advice again. It will give me different advice now about getting my knights, about getting my rooks out. Some more advice about castling, and after that, that's about the end of the advice. It gives some final advice about getting rooks out, creating holes, and pawn exchanges, and then it says this is the end of the lesson. The Chess Tutor could be extended to include these more advanced concepts. The concepts would have to be hand-coded, but that's just a matter of coming up with the different concepts in chess and coding them. We can do that. We have already done it when creating chess engines, and there's no reason we can't do it again to create a Chess Tutor. There are various options and ways to customize the board. It is a full chess engine that you can play against with various levels of difficulty. You can have the computer play itself. just for some amusement, or if you like the black pieces, you can play the black side. If you can change the font, you can show or hide highlights on pieces under attack or that you can attack. You can turn off the confirm moves feature. The Chess Tutor does use the free open source chess engine Stockfish. If you're interested in the internal details of what the engine is calculating, what it looks like, you can see that in the Stockfish output screen. You can review your game at any time with the standard forward and back buttons. The most recent moves are highlighted in white and gray for each side. Possible moves are highlighted in green, and red highlights will show pieces under attack. Green highlights will show pieces you can attack. Although the three essential features of the Chess Tutor are plain English advice in real time, the ability to play a complete game, and high-level advice, there are also some important features that came about as part of the research while doing the project. These features are avatars and empathetic messages. I have a friendly pawn avatar here, I have a king, and I have an angry knight. Each of them corresponds with good moves or good advice. The neutral moves or neutral lessons and bad moves. And I also use colors, red to signal bad, blue to signal neutral, and yellow to signal happy. Research has shown that happy avatars will increase the happiness of the user. It's also been shown that putting negative messages with negative avatars tends to make the user feel better, or at least less frustrated about their mistakes. They don't get frustrated. They don't say, I did it wrong. Instead, they feel that the avatar is frustrated. The avatar feels that I'm doing it wrong. And this increases their enjoyment. The other important thing that came out of the research is to always have empathetic messages. Studies show that students are not really self-motivated. You have to motivate them. You have to keep up their motivation with positive reinforcement. Just saying yes or no or right, wrong, success or failure messages will decrease their motivation. The same thing if you ask them to motivate themselves, or so-called intrinsic motivation messages, such as keep trying, you're learning, you keep this up, it will make you better. Those things have been shown to decrease motivation. The only thing that, or the best, is happy, empathetic messages and happy avatars. So the Chess Tutor never tries to say anything bad. It will instead try to reword the question, reword the statement to in a question like, is your rook trapped, or can you think of a way to get your rook out? Negative advice is very rare, and if it is appearing, it has to appear with the negative avatar. So everything is positive, lots of positive feedback, and positive avatars. And that is the end of my presentation. Thank you.